Welcome back to the Friday Five. It is episode 36. I'm your host, Cameron Ripley, and welcome back. I know we do our best to drop shows every single week. Apologies for those that anyone was looking for the show last week. To be honest, we're just in the midst of year-end fundraising season, so we missed December 6th, but we're here. We're back. We're running actually directly 40 campaigns that are year-end fundraising focused that we're amplifying through, key digital advertising channels. So as you can imagine, it's a bit busy coming off of Giving Tuesday and just, finalizing and ramping up everything for the kind of the middle and year-end, the last 3 days of the year. As we all know, that's super important as well. So, but we're here. We're going to be dropping shows for the rest of the month and into the new year. And without further ado, let's get into the show. Quickly, for those that are new to the show, basically we take 5 minutes every single Friday and we answer questions from our Digital Marketing for Nonprofit Facebook group. And so that's the gist of the show. And if you like it, be sure to subscribe. We're also going to be dropping a ton of content around like recapping on Giving Tuesday, what to expect in 2020. So be sure to follow our blog, communityboost.org, for that too. All right, I'm going to hit the timer and let's dive in. Here we go. Boom. All right, first biggest digital marketing challenge comes in from Claire from the American Film Institute. Biggest challenge here is a stale email subscriber list. And I mean, as a nonprofit marketer, email is so important. It's one that maybe doesn't get talked about as much in 2019, 2020, but so powerful, moves the needle, and yet it's so important that we're always be building that list. We got to keep adding, right? Because as we send, people unsubscribe, they'll churn. So how can we grow our email list consistently, right? So you mentioned it's stale, but my question is, how are we actually growing it? And I took a quick look at your site. There's definitely some low-hanging fruit in what we call white conversion design. So things like scroll boxes, pop-up tools. There's a digital suite that we recommend to a lot of our partners called Sumo that allows you to build these things, implement it on your site, A/B test, and capitalize on all that traffic, right? Not everyone's going to take a bottom of the funnel conversion every time, but if we can get their email, we can keep communicating. Another thing when it comes to building the list is no channel compares much more than like the Google Ad Grant. The Ad Grant is such a powerful channel to drive, based on search intent, all sorts, hundreds if not thousands of new visitors to your site. And if you get them to key pages designed to build your list, that is huge, and it can prevent our email list from, becoming stale. All right, next challenge here is from Lulu from the Better Business Bureau. Biggest digital marketing challenge is utilizing the new Facebook algorithms to be in our favor. So, I took a quick look, right? I know you guys have a national Facebook fan page. There's chapter fan pages on Facebook. And, we're seeing content, but honestly, very low engagement that you're alluding to. And step one is to just try and drive first engagement, like comments, ask questions, probe questions, share. If you can tap your staff, that can help because it can kind of show some momentum on Facebook as well. And then you got to try new creative. And I know sometimes in larger organizations, this can become more difficult, but video creative can resonate really well with the algorithm today. Big on video. And you just got to ask yourself, what does our audience want to see? Because at the end of the day, if the content's good, it'll get engaged with. We can't just blame the algorithm. We got to look at, did our content really resonate? And that's something to really reconsider there. And last but not least, it's just 2019, about to be 2020. The platform is just becoming pay to play. And learning how to use Facebook to boost posts. Sometimes we'll take ads that or posts that are performing well, put them into Facebook ads to really scale reach. And if you can secure a small budget there, it can really help on the channel overall. All right, next is from Katie from Redeeming Love. Biggest digital marketing challenge is growing our reach affordably. And when it comes to growing reach, I checked out your site. I would really think about the Google Ad Grant. Again, it's $10,000 in free ad spend every month. And my gut is there's some room to drive just higher, more consistent site traffic. The Ad Grant is a powerful channel. And when I looked at your mission, terms like how to stop human trafficking, how to prevent human trafficking. There's a lot of search volume around that. We've seen a lot of success with similar organizations using the ad grant to just expand your reach. So I would definitely check that out, and then from there, you got to produce more content. And we can definitely overcomplicate how that can be for our cause, and that's why you just want to document the journey. Share your story in real time as you go, the wins, the failures, just keep sharing, find your voice, and that can be really advantageous. I know you have some inspiring stories to tell, and just you gotta find time to do that. All right, next here is from Craig from the Indigenous Education Foundation. Biggest digital marketing challenge is large gifts. You know, we all want large gifts. Major donors is often the lifeblood of a lot of causes, business models that we talk to. But first, you got to think about the donor journey, right? I mean, it's really hard to just secure new large gifts. They take cultivation, and I believe the best development teams run like high-performing, well-oiled sales machines. The best development teams I've met have been structured like for-profit sales machines, to be quite honest. And with that said, digital marketing can definitely support cultivating leads for your development team. And it's about, understanding how marketing supports development and how development supports marketing. And by creating that content, you can generate more leads, and then you can make more calls, and you can set more coffee meetings and work your way up there. And as well as, in the consideration phase on the digital side, supporting an omni-channel effort to stay top of mind, to share your impact, to even, run stewardship through digital. It's all super important. So I know that wasn't like a hard tactical answer, but really think about that journey and how you guys approach it. Continue to study the best of the best. So that's all the time we have for today's Friday 5. I hope it was helpful. Good luck for the rest of December. I know we got a couple weeks here for everyone who's hyper-focused on year-end fundraising. We are rooting for you. Check out the Digital Marketing for Nonprofits Facebook group. We got some great conversations going on how People's Giving Tuesday was. And chime in. Let us know what's working well for you. Let's keep rocking it. We'll see you next time.